Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Ikinari Anata Koishiteiru. The last time we had a lot of fun with a flipping, what's the best word to describe it? Streaker? Yeah, streaker. The streaker in the school, and that was very fun. That made me very embarrassed to have to look at that. But, okay, let's continue. Hopefully we won't have anything like that this time. We left off on a peaceful note. Everyone said they'd just come home. I'll prepare dinner today. Are there any requests? I can cook up something simple and light if you want. I thought you guys wanted steak, if I remember correctly from last time. Are you going to grill that tuna head by yourself? Oh yeah, they bought tuna head. Of course.
Let me help out too. I brought my own gas burner too. Shouldn't we grill it in the backyard? It might get really smoky.
You're right. Let's all help out together then. What about me? Oh, you don't have to come, Nissan. Oh, why not? Because we can't let people who read porn touch our food. The heck does that mean? I mean what I said.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, when men read stuff like that, well... Whoa, 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 don't explain it. To be fair, have more cook for you. Less effort on your part. Alright then. Before changing my clothes, I switched on my computer. After hearing the faint noise of the fan with the spinning of the hard disk starting up, I started changing my clothes. Before I could finish changing, a startup beep came from my computer. Programs started running automatically one after another on my screen. I finished changing my clothes and sat in my chair. Oh, that's... I brought in my futon that had aired out already on the balcony. The fluffy futon was filled with a unique aroma. It's so soft! I carried it over to my bed. Whew. After quickly making my bed, I sat down on my chair. A creaking noise was made as the chair supported my weight. Time to check my email. I pressed the mail key on my keyboard. The hard disk processing light started blinking. The email client appeared on the desktop. The number of unread emails in the inbox bracket kept on increasing. 13! The last time I checked my mail was the day before, so I've gotten 13 mails during the last 2 days. Let's see. As a result of my hopelessly lonely life, most of them were spam. No surprise there. But I sure have gotten creative. There were all sorts of subjects like, "You got chosen!" "I'm lonely!" "I want to see you!" Or, "I want to thank you for your inquiry," in my inbox. Of course, I never replied to any of them. No one would be emailing saying that they're lonely anyway. I would probably be the lonely one. Aww. Neither do I remember ever inquiring anything. Delete. I sent them to the trash bin without even checking the contents. Huh? I have a question. At least that's a bit more courteous if you want people to read them. I clicked on the email and sent it to the trash bin. Suddenly, my hand operating the mouse stopped. There was an email from the teacher to the student council president. Whoa, this isn't spam. Oh, that was close. After opening it, I discovered that it was a notification that had gone through the documents. I see. It's what Ryu went to the staff room for. So they approved it, huh? There, done. After reviewing my reply, I clicked on the send button. Whew, that sure was close. This isn't something I should just delete by mistake. I wonder if I've ever accidentally pressed delete on any emails like this in the past, thinking it was spam. Guess that happens when you commit too much spamicide. Alright, let's continue checking my email. I'm so glad nobody heard that. But you guys heard it. No! I comforted myself and started checking my unopened emails again. I noticed an email with the subject recently at school, right at the very bottom. The sender was Sude Munetake. Sude Munetake? Never seen this name before. I wonder if it's the name of a student in our school. But even so, how did this person know my email address? Gasp! If I ask Tsumugu, she can probably recognize it immediately if it's the name of one of our students. For someone who had their problems with even remembering the name of their own classmates, there was no way I could recognize this. It's my first choice! I could have saved this momentous occasion. It's glorious! I don't believe it. It might be something important again. Check it. It's probably spam. Delete. Ooh, well, it might be something important, so I'll check it. As I clicked on the email, the contents of it were displayed on the screen. I didn't see any suspicious links in here. After quickly scrolling through the whole email, I didn't find any of the usual suspicious links present. The mail wasn't spam or anything like that. Let's see what it's about. I scrolled back to the top and started reading it. Its first sentence started with, "Recently, a rumor has been spreading around the school." Ooh, now this feels suspicious. But after reading on, it said that our school's ghost stories, referring to you as your school in the mail, had started becoming a hot topic among the students. Some students snuck into the school at night to find out the truth and ended up going missing. Ooh. Is this really about our school? I never heard anything of our students going missing before. As doubt grew in me, I continued reading. Whoa, this is... Vivid descriptions painted gruesome scenes. On the other hand, I began to suspect these unrealistic scenes. On second thought, I guess this is just spam, huh? But as soon as I thought that, I noticed something strange. No, wait! This really could be our school. The arrangement of the special classrooms, like the home economics and music classroom from the mail, matched. From these small coincidences, I began to grow more interested over how real it might be. But I've never heard of anything of our students going missing. But at that moment, the possibility that information like this might have floated in my head. Maybe I shouldn't keep reading this. I had a feeling that I might just get into a huge situation where my life would be in danger for some reason. But my curiosity insisted otherwise, and my finger continued to spin the scroll wheel down the email. What?! What was written at the end made me begin to doubt even my own eyes. What was written was... How nice it would be if the world was like that. Fuck your fantasy! This is probably the first time I made a comeback this vulgar since I was born. Oh, that dumb email got me all tired for no reason. So it was just spam in the end, huh? As all my energy left me, I leaned back against my chair and stared up towards the ceiling. Isan! Come in, the door's not locked. Did something ready, probably? Oh, right. Got it. I'll get moving once I shut my computer. Hurry up, okay? Everyone's waiting for you. As soon as I said that, I could hear Onagase yelling,
Juji, hurry up!
from downstairs.
Damn it!
Keep doing that. Leaving the message like, you heard us. Come down as soon as you can. Bollocks. Right, there we go. Oh, the grilled tuna smells nice. The aroma wafting in from outside made me hungry. I'm so hungry. I didn't even get to eat the monkfish hot pot today. I quickly closed the email client and shut down my operating system. Creaking noises came from the hard disk before the fan stopped. Silence filled the room. Alright, dinner time. I don't know how I come up with these almost like filler like situations. It's just like, oh, I could have an email about ghosts, and then it was all a lie. Okay, quite interesting, but not really related to the story that much. After a bustling and lively dinner, we relaxed and watched television. I ate too much. Damn it! You should have just given it all to me instead of forcing yourself. I rushed and overate because you guys were going to eat everything yourselves.
But you shouldn't force yourself to stuff it down. I still haven't had enough.
That's just because you two eat too much.
Is everyone done eating? I'll start doing the dishes now.
Oh, I'll do it.
It's fine. You did them yesterday, Shuji-sama. You can do more important things like studying. Studying again, Chuji? You sure love studying, huh?
Hey, there's no way anyone would love studying.
That may be so when you're a student, but you'll only realize how precious it is after not being able to do so.
Tsumugu?
Oh, it's nothing. Please go on ahead with your studies, everyone.
I guess I'll go do some reviewing after preparing the bath. Oh, I'll do that. It won't take much time, so don't worry. Who is it? It's me. Do you have a minute? About what happened today? Today? What do you mean? Something happened, right? You were completely uninterested about our students getting picked on yesterday, but today you seem concerned about it. Suspected of you. She's really sharp. Well, there was some weird guy wandering around school grounds, so... Don't tell me. You got into a fight? Of course not. I just pulled his pants down and he ran around the school naked, holding a porn magazine. Nothing amiss here. I see, good then. Do you know what's happening? Beats me. I know nothing about delinquent matters. I just know that it's been getting more frequent recently. Cultural festival's pretty soon, so I'm a little worried. Yes, we've never had a case like this before. It is quite worrying. You be careful too, okay? Well, what do you mean? If something like that happens, don't try and solve it by yourself. Do you know whom you're talking to? Yeah, but no matter how strong you or Onagase are, you're still one person. Even though things are fine now, it doesn't mean they will be in the future. No, that's what I should be saying to you. Don't try and solve this issue by yourself. Duh! I'm not as strong as Bravey you either, so... Of course I wouldn't think of doing something like that. Sure it's scary to hear you say something like that so carelessly. What do you mean? Oh, well, never mind. Just don't force yourself, alright? Okay. Good night. It's a little cold tonight, so tuck yourself in properly before you sleep. Yeah. Thanks for airing out my futon. I can't wait to wrap myself in it already. Is that so? Be careful not to turn to ashes. I told you that I'm not a vampire already. Oh, she just had to say that. Oh, well, I guess it's time for bed. As I opened up my blanket, the futon's refreshing scent entered into my nose. So fluffy and soft. As I caressed it, it felt completely different from how it was this morning. I could faintly feel some warmth left in it as well. So this is the scent of the sun, huh? This is so refreshing. Someone as gloomy as me might really be reduced to ashes. Of course, the sun didn't really have any scent, but the poetic expression escaped from my lips. Looks like I'm having a nice sound sleep. For once, I actually felt thankful for Ryu. Well then. Ah, that fitting sound effect went through my head as I slid myself down into my futon. Come, sweet sleep, let me rest. Slowly, the world of dreams began to lure my consciousness away. Ah, the lights. The light entered through my eyes through the gaps of almost closed eyelids. I needed to turn off the light in my room, but my sleepiness made that urge fade away. Oh well, whatever. I shut my eyelids completely and didn't bother switching off the lights. It's the music! What was that? I woke up immediately, but the loud electronic noise that went through my eardrum sounded so silly, all of my energy left me soon after. My cell phone? My cell phone was by my pillow, shining all sorts of colours, challenging the limits of LED lighting. Several seconds later, it stopped along with the music as if it was satisfied. By the way, I don't remember setting up such flashy effects on my cell phone, and neither did I set such a silly ringtone. Missed call? Maybe it's a text. I picked up my cell phone and checked the display. The message displayed on the screen had a title. Your nighttime entertainment is our commitment. Tsumugu Express Courier. Tsumugu? I would have deleted it immediately if the title consisted of the first half, but the phrase Tsumugu Express Courier stopped me. So Tsumugu is the one who set that weird ringtone. When did she modify the settings on my cell phone? With that question in my mind, I opened the message and read it. It read, What would you like for your masturbation snack? The heck is she thinking? Her restful actions surpassed all logic. Stop sending me dumb messages. Send. I messaged her back with that reply. Oh my god, that noise is horrible. Only a few seconds later after I sent my message, the ridiculous melody and flashy lights appeared again.
I did a thorough clean-up, so I assumed you must have been troubled.
A thorough clean-up? Now that she mentioned it, my room seemed much cleaner than usual. There's also a mysterious, refreshing atmosphere around it. But why was she mentioning this? No. Wait. Clean up? A masturbation snack? Don't tell me! As I linked the two words together, a conclusion inevitably sprung to my mind. No. No, there's no way! With those sinister thoughts in my mind, I opened the locked drawer, and inside was... I see. So that's what it was. Nothing at all. It's always taunting me, that music! Immediately after I checked my drawer, the ringtone on my cell phone rang up again.
I'm taking care of all your snacks!
When did she even? And how did she even take it from the locked drawer? But this is Tsumugu we're talking about here. I've begun to feel that it wasn't all impossible now.
repeating myself. Why would you like for your masturbation snack?
What did this mean? Was this her way of pitying me? Was she trying to atone for what she did? Whatever it is, she's the only one who knew the answer. As the urges, since she's asking, I might as well run through my mind. So did my instincts warn me that this was a trap.
Tsumugu Express Courier. Immediate delivery guaranteed and completely free during trial period. Make your orders and your satisfaction is ensured. This isn't a trap.
Now she sounded like a desperate salesman, and she completely read through the dilemma in my thoughts. Oh my god, this is so wrong! Oh, you don't get me hooked on such silly bait. Knowing that I'd seen through her trap, a satisfying sensation of victory filled me. Oh, I guess I'll sleep. Good night.
Oh,
She looked up towards Shuchi's room on the second floor.
so he switched off the lights in his room. He decides to completely ignore my sincere will to serve, huh? However, that isn't a problem as my true will to serve has been awakened. I'll satisfy Shushi-sama no matter what it takes. First, I'll need a photo of the snack.
Oh my god, Tsumugu!
Oh, exposing my skin outside this season sure is cold.
No!
Guess I should hurry up and take the photograph. There, done. Oh, the photo turned out quite nicely. Type.
As her fingers swiftly pressed on the buttons, Word filled the display in a matter of seconds.
Attach the pictures next and send.
Another one of Tsumugu's messages, huh? But it's no longer effective because I already know that it's a trap. It's not a trap, Chuchi! Unfortunately, Tsumugu, no matter how hard you try, my heart will be unshaken. While soaking myself in a mysterious sensation of superiority, I snuggle myself in my futon. Chuchi, no! You dude, you're missing out! Just look! Oh my god, I don't think I've enjoyed a scene quite like this before. This is certainly unique. I've never seen anything like this in a visual novel before. Shut up! The ringtone kept going off and on again and again. No longer able to bear it, I grabbed my cell phone so I could switch it into silent mode. Huh? My fingers stopped the moment the message's title entered into my view.
It's a free sample.
A free sample, huh? Now that this was beginning to be suspicious, I should have just ignored this, but I instinctively reacted to those words in the same way a person would do still distributing free samples of shampoo at the mall. My curiosity and urge overwhelmed my wariness easily. Well, it's a free sample, so I bet it must be something plain and boring. So it wouldn't hurt to look a little. My fingers subconsciously pressed on the button to display the message. If I don't see what it is, I won't know what to complain about. Yep, that's alright. That's right. Meaningless excuses started escaping from my lips.
It's really embarrassing, but if it's for you, Shuji-sama, I don't mind letting you see. But please don't stare at it too much, okay?
The great destructive power of the text made my face flush before I knew it. At this point, not a trace of wariness that this might be a trap was left in my brain. The only thing that filled my head was anticipation. After all, I could undoubtedly see the colour of human skin from the tip of the picture I just scrolled my screen down to. I continued to scroll down with excitement building up within me, and the entire image of the picture attached gradually came into view. The image was filled with the surface of a person's skin that was lit by the faint rays of moonlight. The whole picture was just the surface of a beautiful fair skin. The heck is this? I couldn't even tell which body part it was. The surface of the fair skin displayed was flat and plain. I was tricked? Shame immediately filled my face because I was so excited about opening the mail just a while ago. Well, I already knew it was going to be something like this. Luckily no one saw me since it would be painfully obvious that I was bluffing for my flushed expression. Damn it! Stop doing dumb stuff like this, Tsumugu! Pretending not to notice how shaken my tone was, I proceeded to open the other messages that I received. Huh? How many messages did I open? I didn't quite remember. This one had an image of something that was... all the other photographs of skin did not. What's this? As I continued to open the following messages, I gradually came to the realization. All the photographs attached were taken while slowly moving the camera, bit by bit after each shot. If that's the case, could this crack here be... The image earlier were all filled with the surface of fair skin, but this one had a long, narrow gap in it. Hey! Are you sure about this, miss? I mean, are you sure about this? Yes? We need to make this a mosaic, you know? We're gonna recall the games, okay? The shock I suffered was so immense I started saying incomprehensible things. I think that was a bit of a break in the fourth wall there. But in contrary to what I said, my eyes were glued to the display screen. So, this is Tsumugu's... My throat felt dry, I could hardly form words. The image in front of me was that girl's... private part. It didn't belong to a stranger, but a girl I knew. A girl living with me. She couldn't have sent that. It must be a fight. She wouldn't. Oh. My son poked his head against my pants and told me that he was at his limit. This is a snack for it after all. So, I guess it should be fine, right? I asked permission to nobody in particular as I reached my hand down for my pants. I then went on to open the next message with my other hand. Then the next one. And the next. This is... How many messages had I opened? I couldn't quite remember. But the moment I opened this one, my movement stopped. No, perhaps I should say that I froze. It was a zoomed out picture, centered on my crack from earlier. A photograph that was taken in the camera slightly further away from before. And what was on the screen was... an elbow! The picture showed a bent arm. Yeah. That utterly ridiculous music played during my dumbfounded state. With my trembling fingers, I operated my cell phone and opened the new message.
It's quite embarrassing to say this, but my upper arm has gotten a little flabby recently. Have you looked at it yourself?
The video attached to the message showed Tsumugu pinching her upper arm gently. I was tricked! This was the second time I said that today. Unlike the first time, I no longer had any strength left for excuses. Good night. This was the second time I said that as well. I felt like crying a little.
Oh, it's dark now.
The faint sign of light in the pitch-black room had completely vanished.
I wonder if Chuchi-sama has seen everything I sent.
Most likely he did.
What a pity. Besides, it's a mistake to hope for something of value in a free sample. Here's an impotent level of information. I'm impotent. It's already the digital age. But I guess it might have been a little too mean of me. I'll reflect on my actions.
And with that there, I will end the episode. How awkward that was. I better save it while I think about it. Save over that. I want any choices. But yeah, Christ. Masturbation snack. Really? A delivery service? Jesus Christ. Tsumugu, you are literally the biggest pervert in the entire world. This is not even funny! So if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. It'll certainly motivate me to make more episodes. And as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you next time.